Welcome to Starship Theory, a new game that is in early access right now. It's still very early testing. This game is extremely challenging, especially on its first release. There has been a patch, I think less than a day later, where some things were changed a little bit because it was painful to play. I mean, it was fun, but you couldn't expect to get very far. But we'll be starting a new game, and I am still fairly new playing this, so I don't know everything. I actually don't care how good these people are. We're just going to start, and we're keeping the name Escape Pod 02 for now. We can rename the ship later on once it proves to be more than just an escape pod. Now, this game is a lot like RimWorld and Faster Than Light. It's not exactly colony management, but you're managing a starship crew. Well, an escape pod crew at first. You get 4 people, and this right here is your ship. We have a storage container, an airlock, a solar panel, a CPU, and our engine. Now, this right here is our ship core. If this is destroyed, the ship is lost. Also, everything has to be connected to this, so if you have like a wing off to the side and it gets separated, the whole thing is destroyed. Everything must be attached to this. Now, a few things that we need to do right off the bat. Let's open up all of the extra menus, because there are a ton. And we're going to kind of arrange them all. Usually I have my components over here. You can switch these on and off. Because everything has a power requirement and a processing requirement, or a CPU requirement. The crew, they're going to hang out down here. The tasks, I believe I want right around here. Roles, I'm going to put down in the bottom corner. Research can go above that. Tasks will fill up as you give people jobs, and notifications can just hang out down here. This isn't used a whole lot, but it can sometimes serve as a reminder for what's going on. Now, these are all our materials that we have. The first one right here in red is going to be our metal. Then we're going to have our silicon, and then gold. Below that, we have food, water, and our credits for whenever we want to trade. Right here, we have our ship cargo, which is currently absolutely full. And then we have our power and our CPU. So, the first things that we need to do, we need, as soon as I can find it, I believe it's under utility, a mining laser. And I usually start out putting it right up front. Actually, you know what? No, I don't want it there. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to build out the hull 1 extra block in that direction. Now, one thing that I absolutely must have, actually, we're going to do the same back here. We're going to expand this out just a little bit. I'm going to put heat sinks back here. We will probably be removing the engine. You do not need an engine in this game. The only thing the engine does for you is gives you the ability to jump once this is charged all the way, which takes absolutely forever. And it allows you to kind of dodge just a little bit. Now, I don't have direct control over the ship. I can't move it side to side. It's just assumed that you're going up and down, not so much side to side. Oh, and I actually need to assign some people to being engineers. And I think I'm going to put 3 people as engineers for the time being. And they're going to go out and go ahead and build these hull sections for me. And another thing I noticed, I don't need these corner pieces, so we're going to go ahead and remove those. And we'll rebuild these as just regular square blocks once we get the chance. And for the time being, I'm going to speed it up just a little bit so the work gets done. And as soon as this one is done, I have to pop down the mining laser pretty much immediately. Now, this person, the only thing that they're going to be doing is just cleaning. Okay, so I'm going to pause it. We're going to grab our mining laser and put it here. And then we're going to get a heat vent, and it's going to go over on the side here. The reason I'm building further away from what we started with is I'm going to try and expand this room out as soon as possible. And here come the asteroids. And I do want to slow down time just a little bit. And I need this done. I need it now. Not that we don't have this done yet. Okay, I really need that done. Now hopefully this doesn't hit us. There's a slight chance that can happen, and that can end a game really quickly. Hopefully it just goes right over us and nothing happens. And we lucked out. Okay. Now as soon as this is done, I can start actually using our mining laser. And I don't have enough power. So I'm actually going to need to... I won't be able to get the second heat vent yet. We're going to have another solar panel first. And the solar panel I'm going to put right over... Actually, it's just going to go here for now. I can always take it down and rebuild it later on. Okay, so we don't have the power for that, but I can turn off the engine and turn the heat vent on, and now we can actually mine. And I mean, it just point where you want to actually mine, and the mining laser will do the rest. Now you do have to watch your heat. And we're not doing the greatest with this. Come on, break already. There we go. And there's the resources that we really want. But I am really overheating us pretty badly. Okay, I don't want to break my gun. Now this is a problem. I have no chance of mining that before it hits us. So we're pretty much just going to have to pray that nothing bad happens. And we're still overheating. There are fires in the ship right now, and they should be putting them out. I really hope they put them out. There we go. Now, please do not hit us. It's going straight over us. And it hit us. Okay, well, that hurt. Didn't break anything, though, that I can see. Now, we have more power. CPU is okay. I do want another heat vent, and we have just enough to get it, so it's going to be right over here, and I need this. We're overheating a ton, but I needed the material, so I kind of just ate the damage. Okay. Now then, we have quite a bit of metal, so I'm going to expand out the hull a little bit. Oh, I kind of wish they'd work on that. I'm going to do both of these. Actually, we're going to go all the way forward, so I can go up one more at least. And I think we're going to want to go out this way. Hopefully that doesn't hit us. I'm going to try and mine this one. And I'm trying to keep a better eye on our heat. Once the other heat vent is built, it'll be much better. There we go. Oh, our heat dissipation still isn't the greatest. There we go. And we have a ship that is friendly. Yay! Because we have no weapons to fight back right now. Now, I still have a lot of materials, so we're going to build out a little bit more. I'm going to see if I can get this one. Now, heat vents in this game are extremely important. You always want to have as many as you can possibly get. I find that 4 is pretty much the minimum you ever want to have. Alright, and you're in the way. I can't select my laser. Please. There we go. I don't know if I can break this in time, but we're going to try. It's going to be really close. Come on, break, 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 please, please. There it goes. Ah, I had materials, good. Now, a star was detected ahead. Stars are bad. Stars are going to catch you on fire. I want a little bit of that water. Just a little bit, please. Thank you. Okay. Alright, and they're leaving. Oh, before they leave, I never even looked at what they had. Now we have 400 credits. We can... Well, I don't want to sell them my silicon. I don't even have 16. I only have 2. I only have 5 gold, so I can't sell them that. Metal, I could sell them. And actually, I think... It's really tempting, because if I sell this in the future, I might be able to buy another crew member. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that, because I might not get that chance again. Alright, and we're going to try and do a little bit more mining before we get close to the star. Because once we get to the star, there's no mining that we can do. And this is about to suck. I don't know if we're going to be able to break this one. And there's another big one right behind it, of course. The RNG in this game is what kills you. You can play as well as you want. RNG is what will kill you. Oh no, I want that silica. I want that. I need that. Please. I got 1. And the star's here. So there's going to be fires throughout the ship in just a moment. And you know what? I might actually risk it and get a little bit more of that if I can. Okay. I'm okay with that. I mean, we didn't go over the 10. So, and everything went right over us. And this looks like it's the end of the asteroid field that we were in. Okay, so we still have a little bit of materials. I still don't have enough to turn on the engine now. Okay, as soon as these 2 are built, I can dig down into this and kind of open it up a little bit more. Because one thing I'm going to need very soon, I'm pretty sure our guys are getting a little thirsty fighting all these fires. Alright, let's go ahead and get some floors down. Here, and if you would hurry up, I'd get another one down. Come on. Just a little bit more. There we go. Now, I'm probably going to put the water on this side, the food on this side, and this top one, I'm undecided. We'll find out. Now, a lot of these things have a lock next to them. You have to do research to unlock these. So, you would have to build a research station to start doing that. This is kind of expensive though, and even right now I don't have the materials to build this. Navigation console is debatably the best thing to build first. I do like to get the research station because I usually have trouble with food. We only have 10, and the only way to get more food is to research. If I can find it real quick. A plant bed, which only needs 1 research, which is good. But this is the only way to get food, so I find that kind of important. Now we do want to get a water cooler first, and it is going to go right there. Now I am really low on resources. I will not be able to make a food dispenser right yet. But we do have the room kind of opened up a little bit, which is nice. Now another thing, I might want another airlock soon, because if your one airlock gets destroyed, it's kind of game over. There's nothing you can do. You can't get outside the ship anymore. Alright, we're coming up on the asteroid field again. And another thing I do want to say, these episodes will be a bit short, probably between 15 to 30 minutes long. I briefly thought about doing hour-long episodes because so far I have spent quite a bit of time on single games. And I'm just not decided yet, really. 15 to 30 minutes depend on that. Alright, and I need to depend on getting my laser going. can't access water. Why not? I didn't build it, did I? I need the iron first. Or metal. It's not iron. It might be iron. I don't know. And some water. Yes, I know things are overheating. Okay, it's built. And we're going to continue on mining. Future episodes, I probably won't do as much mining on screen unless there's chaos going on, which, honestly, chaos is usually going on. So, maybe you will see a lot of mining. This game tends to throw a lot of things at you all at once. And need some more water. Because I don't want my people to die of thirst. I would really like some more metal, though. Alright, we have a ship showing up in just a moment. Hopefully they're friendly. Don't have enough range to hit that quite yet. I do find the mining lasers in this game are extremely short range. Alright, yeah, they're not hostile. And, okay, you'll sell some things, but I'm definitely not going to sell you food. I don't even have that much. Oh, never mind. You just want to buy things from me. Well, that's not going to happen. I will mine this rock in front of you, though. And yay! Some metal, because that's the main thing we need right now. And I will hit this one as well. We have enough to get the food processor now. A little bit more water there. Okay, let's go ahead, or not food processor, food dispenser. Now, something very important with this. If I were to place this just like this, my people would starve to death. You do have to turn it so it's facing an empty tile for them to actually go and get food out of it. I made that mistake once. I made that mistake back when this was in the extreme hard mode, and I was kind of upset about that because that was the first time I'd gotten that far. Because the hard mode, it was kind of hard to make it through the very first asteroid field. But hopefully they'll make that soon-ish. There we go. And we'll go ahead and get this going on another asteroid. Maybe get some more metal? Maybe not. Oh yeah, we get some more metal. Now, I haven't seen us get any gold yet, and gold is supposed to be a little bit more common than it was, because it was ridiculous. Well, the whole game was ridiculous in the first pass, but because of how early we are in the development cycle, expect big changes very quickly. I'm playing this today. It may be completely different tomorrow. Alright, and they're bugging out. I mean, the game released for early access, and there was a patch like 5 hours later, so yeah. And, oh, 2 large asteroids in a row. I am gonna get nailed by one of them. Okay, once we get 5 more metal, I will be able to make another heat sink, and that will put us in a much better position. Come on, break. A little bit. Can I break this one in time? I doubt it, but we're going to try. We're definitely going to try. Actually, if I get more silicon, I might make the research bench first. Okay, and we missed. Oh boy. Oh, and it hit us. And it took out our water cooler, of course. Let's rebuild that quickly. Thankfully, that was all it took out. I mean, it did damage our hull, but luckily repairs are free. Just the only thing they take is time. Oh, there's some silicon. I will gladly take that. Alright, we have an... we're 1 short of a heat sink. We do have enough for the research bench if we wanted that. I don't have room for the actual grow pot thing, whatever it is. Grow bed. Ah, it's out of range! Everything is out of range in this game. Okay. I'm going to pause it and we're going to actually build some stuff. I think I will do the... See, whichever one I pick, it's going to take all of my gold. But like I said, usually I do the research because I need the food pretty early on. Actually, you know what? No, I don't want that yet. Because that will block everything off. I want to expand this out first. So we're going to do 2 more spots here. Now, the airlock can be on the inside of the ship. It does not hurt you. Because basically, you just have to think of them either coming out the top of the ship or the bottom of the ship. Whatever. Because they always hover above it, I always kind of imagine they come out through the top of the ship. Now, that did pretty much take all of our metal. So I will have to mine more. And I am playing on the slow speed right now. I do not have great enough reflexes and not enough familiarity with the game to play on a higher speed. Maybe in the future I'll kind of jet through these areas, but not quite yet. I'm not that comfortable, especially in the early game. Once I get actual like weapon systems and everything, I'll feel a lot better about putting on the high speed. Right, and there's some more metal for us. And it looks like it's a decent amount. Well, decent amount for the early game. Can I get something else? Nope. I think that's the end of that asteroid belt. Yep. Okay, as soon as these are built, I'm going to kick out one of these. I think I'm going to do this side as the research then. I guess I'll do both at the same time. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do both at the same time because that will take all of my resources. Actually, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, the work will be done. Yeah, we'll just let the work get done. Yeah, because it's going to require 6. I'll leave us with 6, but we need 10. And I could kick out this wall as well. Now this is my my box ship, apparently. I have actually not made it far enough in the game yet to actually start like shaping the ship into something that looks nice. Oh, I do not have enough power for my food dispenser. So we're going to turn off the laser for now, turn on the food dispenser so people can actually eat if they choose. Now the meters down here actually show their health. The yellow one is their morale. The kind of orangish one is their energy. If that depletes, they need to sleep. And then the blue is thirst. One of those is supposed to be hunger. Okay, never mind. The dark green one is hunger. Okay, and they are done with their little bits of work. Was it power or CPU that I'm lacking? I can't turn anything on. Probably a combination of the two. Actually, it's probably CPU, honestly. Alright, people are eating. And I'm going to have to turn on... Let's see, what do I want to turn off? Tell you what, they'll let me know if they're hungry. We've got a mine. We get nowhere without getting resources. And of course, it helps if we get some asteroids that actually have resources in them. And there's one. I need 3 more. Come on, break, break, break. And give me stuff. And that one had water in it. Not exactly what I needed. Come on. Can something have some metal? Oh, and there's a sun coming. Now we got one. Can I get this before our heat actually goes? Highly doubt it. Nope, we're at 10. Okay. And of course there's going to be a big asteroid straight ahead of us. Okay, I can't do anything about that one. Is there anything small I can get a hold of? Behind it. Alright, hopefully this doesn't hit us, because it's going on this side. Could possibly take out one of our heat sinks. We've got some small fires. Try and do a little bit on this one. Hopefully we can break it. Okay. And we didn't murder our heat. There we go. Can't access food. Okay. Unfortunately, you're going to have to wait, because I need to save us from this one. Then I'll turn on the food dispenser. Maybe this one will actually have metal. It has a lot of metal. Unfortunately, it's all flying away quickly. Now, the reason I was going for the silicon first was, that's the rarer material, even though, yes, we are hurting for metal right now. Okay, now, we have what we need. I have enough for another heat sink, and that's really tempting. But I am going to do the research station. And I do need to turn it like that. Now, we're going to get rid of one of our engineers, and we're going to put one person on science. Which I actually probably should have waited for them to actually build it, then put them on science. But, oh well. Oh, still need food. Okay, mining laser off. Food dispenser on. Have some food. Which I only have 6 of left. That is not much. If I find someone selling food, I'm going to have to buy it. I do have enough power for the engine to be on. Don't have enough ship evade, though, to actually jump, though. So actually this doesn't do us a whole lot of good. Our ship weighs too much. I'm going to turn off the engine, though. Do not have enough for the... Has everyone eaten? I think so. Okay. I can sell food. Crap, I need to buy food. Could buy water. I am definitely good on water. Oh, this is going to be rough. And, of course, you've upped your price on crew, so I cannot buy a crew member. Alright, well, that sucks. I hope that rock hits you. Yes! Oh, gold! Gold! See, I did get something out of this. I'm so glad that hit you and not me. Actually, I need more things to hit you. Apparently, they explode into goodies. And we're about to overheat. Okay, we are getting kind of close to that 30-minute mark. And things are actually going quite well. Nothing catastrophic yet, at least. It will happen. Guaranteed. It's happened in every one of the games I've started so far. And I think I'm going to cut it after we actually make it out of this asteroid field. I think that'll be a good spot. And the research console is almost done. Is this going to break? I'm about to not be worried about it anymore because we have another large one right in front of us. Oh great, I put 2 more on a collision course with us. I want that. I don't have enough time for the one that's right in front of us. Yeah, it's just going to have to go right over us. It might clip our heat sink. Hopefully it doesn't, though. I got a little more water, and we need to start working on this one as fast as possible. Alright, it missed us. Yay! Okay, one thing I did notice. I do need to actually set someone... Oh, we don't have power. Ah, I forgot about that. Engineering, we need... Oh no, we have power. We don't have CPU. So I need another CPU panel. And we're going to put that... I guess over here. Now, once research does start, I need utility as what we're going to be getting, because that's where the small plant bed lives. And there's a rock in front of us that I almost forgot about. And there's some metal. Good, I needed that. And we are getting to the end of the asteroid field, so I will be cutting it soon. I'll probably let that finish building. And there's some more gold. And more water. And I can't reach anything else, really. Yeah, okay. Well, those look like they're coming right for me. Okay, so we have that. Can we turn this on now? No, we still don't have power, but I can turn off the mining laser, turn that on. And I think that's pretty much all we're going to have time for. So, who is our... Okay, Ava is putting on her goggles and starting some science. But that's all the time I have for this episode. We actually made it kind of far with nothing terrible happening. I'm happy with that. In the next episode, I'm probably going to continue on with... I'm not going to expand the ship anymore. I'm going to fill in the space that we have. I'm going to try and get 2 more heat sinks at least, and of course I'm going to need more power. I'll probably start lining more solar panels up, and I think we will need a 3rd CPU somewhere to power everything, because I want to get this engine turned back on. Hopefully I kind of want to have 2 engines so we can actually use jump, because you can't jump unless your evade is greater than 0. Now you get 2 for each engine. So if I had an engine here, that'd give us 4, and that was actually put us over, actually put us right at 1, which is the bare minimum. But that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.